Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Total War playthrough as Nargarythe and Alith Anar, or however I say his name. I am bad at names, so I do apologise. This is Alith Anar. We're going to be pushing back over to the main world next. We're also going to be getting ourselves a lot more of these Shadow Walkers than I have at the moment. We've got our sort of initial chunk of territory. We've defended Ulthuan. And we're going to push over here and get ourselves in position to take out Nargarythe. I almost forgot what I was doing then, guys, what my plan was. And we need to work out what to do with this sword, because I don't particularly want... I've given my really ranged guy a melee weapon, which I don't appear to be able to drop. So, not necessarily sure it's great for me to actually have, but I can't drop it. So we'll see how this goes, because it gives me extra melee attack and extra armor piercing damage on my melee attack, which really isn't... Oh my god, admittedly, that does make my melee attack. Okay, that might be worth it. So my melee attack is immense. Admittedly, that's mostly armor piercing damage, but still. So yeah, he should be getting in melee every time at the moment. Anyway, as I was saying, we're at an end turn now, aren't we, anyway? Here, what do I want? I think I want the, Oh, it doesn't really matter anymore, because I don't get buildings here, do I? In these gates, you used to be able to build military buildings as well. So you basically just used them as recruitment hubs. I mean, if you held Ulthuan, you could actually build pretty much all of your units in them. Not all. You had to have some elsewhere. But you could use them as a massive recruitment hubs for your armies while everything else was making money. Admittedly, the High Elves make money from trade. So actually, this is quite an odd thing. I don't really want the High Elves to confederate too much. I don't really actually want to give you military access. Or you. Oh, there's a military alliance. I don't really want too many. What I really want is for them to actually stay as disparate colonies, disparate nations, because that actually benefits me far more. Okay, extra movement range for all of our guys.
Dances, so shall I.
Oh, you can't use it while garrisoned.
Welcome. What would you have the Asur do? Absurd.
Yeah, Nargarythe is next.
Restore order.
You're going to start recruiting some of these guys. They take 2 turns. Can you get down to this place in 1 turn? No. But we can build so long as we don't move too quickly. And we're going to start getting them out so we can swap them into my main army. Because I do want more of these guys. I really should have far more of these guys than I've been currently using. This is my Sea Lord. His job is, as mentioned, guys, he just floats around at sea, picking up things which are useful and discovering other factions for us, and like getting scared by just how big Nausicaa is already. Let's take the army performance. It's always worth taking the army ones, guys. Sorry, the campaign ones, because the army just, quite literally, just affects your local army, guys. Which, as you can imagine, is not necessarily the most useful thing.
The laws of chivalry demand
I must decline.
Why don't they like me? They condemn me. They are prejudiced against me. Well,
you reek of anguish or hopelessness.
I am a bit of an odd high elf, I expect, because I'm not quite as shiny and friendly as the rest of them. to get that. Hopefully that'll affect my archers as well, so we'll recruit them at a higher rank once we've got that. It just says archers, so I don't know if that means just archers or every single archer unit. Sometimes it's not quite clear. I know before it has been, it just affects certain units. I don't know exactly. I would hope it's all archers from the way it sounds. I wonder what Lothan's going to do. Lothan has properly spread itself over. Obviously, I want these guys to expand a bit because they'll give me a bit of protection on my northern border. Mission failed. Yeah, I failed to kill these guys, but we've got new ones now. Wow, they are not particularly easy ones it gives me. I probably need to recruit some assassins. I mean, I don't get assassins, whatever my hero is, who is used to kill people. It's probably my lords. See, I'm intrigued. This says firsting. I'm beginning to suspect that maybe... Oh, that's why I had the -10. I'm beginning to suspect that maybe as this gets bigger, I'm gonna have more issues.
Princess of the Asur.
So we might not be building the other ones with that army next turn. So the -10 I'm getting is because I have the sword of Cain.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, and you see all these guys are beginning to not like me because of it.
Asur Princess.
I may need to accidentally wound my lord if this goes on for much longer, because that's potentially quite bad. If everybody starts going to war with me, the melee damage it gives me is exceptionally good, but if everybody goes to war with me, that is exceptionally bad. For the Dark Elves, it's probably great, because it probably, you know, you're not necessarily wanting to be friends with people, but me as a trading nation, that is quite a risk. Going to war with Marathi should help deal with big parts of that, though.
Come in peace. Perhaps you may even leave now.
Yes, we can have a defensive alliance. Anything to up our friendship. So all those things I didn't accept, I'm now going to start accepting. Actually, a load of defensive alliances with all of the guys in Orthwan would be quite good. Where is this Bray herd? So nowhere too bad. Okay, you can stop recruiting the others. You want to drop these into his army.
We go. Can I offer assistance?
Shadowstalker. My realm.
I'm keeping the spears now as my front line. See, this is... Hang on, let's just check. Melee attack, weapon strength 28, weapon strength 34, anti-infantry. These guys are anti-large. Melee attack 20. These guys are just better. There's less of them, that's the downside. They have stalk. Somebody has been asking me, saying I should just have a full army of these, and I'm beginning to think he might be right, because they are a little OP. These guys aren't anywhere near as good. They're also more expensive. That's because I get Shadow Walkers discounted in this army, though. That's one of Alith's bonuses. If we go look at him, yeah, Shadow Walkers minus 50%. So usually these guys would be nearly 300 in cost. So actually you can see they should be substantially better units.
Across the waves, my strength is rewarded. Sailing on.
More than happy to take a chunk of extra cash. That's good. Oh, this guy should almost certainly be going down that road.
Defender of the
Obviously got beastmen down here as well. The old world, from what I've seen, is looking in pain already, actually, which is not good at this point in the game. I have noticed in a lot of my campaigns, and I suspect now it's going to be even more so with powerful Nausicaa, the old world just seems to get decimated by chaos and vampires. The amount of campaigns I've seen where the vampires and the dwarves actually end up allying because they're both big and powerful. Either the dwarves die very early on, or they hold on, or they hold on and start pushing back against the orcs. At which point they'll ally with the vampires. But I've also seen one where the old world just basically became vampire territory, and they'd pushed right down through the Badlands as well, and become massively powerful. It was kind of scary. Ooh, that's not good.
Order must be maintained.
Am I really that fussed? Let's stop wasting money on that fella if I'm about to lose that.
The people are rested.
Protect our Volthor. Can I offer assistance? You called?
You can start making your way up here. Let's put out a little bit more public order.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown. Journeying on. Sailing away. Sailing on.
Yeah, so beastmen pushing through there. There's nothing I can do about that. We're going to have a rebellion. I'm not making much cash off there. Oh, so it's a Tomb King rebellion. Interesting. I'm not that fussed by their falling, guys. It's a tricky territory. Well, no, actually, I can hold that territory relatively easily, but...
The shadows come. The day wanes.
Yeah, I'll give you military access. We need to overcome the negatives we're getting there. So I'm letting one of my territories fall to rebellion at the moment, guys. Because I'm honestly not that fussed by it falling over to rebellion. These things happen. It's annoying, but I'm not wasting money to hold on to that territory when I'm not making much money off it.
I weary of mortal.
Nope, I don't. No need for a non-aggression pact with you. All I would do is alienate the Bretonnian lords even more. Let's give it a fight. The key here is to kill the Lord, actually. Kill Tomb King rebels. Dejdeshket. Yeah. However I pronounce that, the key thing is to kill him. If my archers can take him down, we can actually win this. So, it's not the worst situation. Well, the best situation, let's be honest. Oh, wow. Not even going to bother doing anything fancy. Yeah, now we're going to walk these guys in front.
Forward. Without fail. We go.
And let's focus fire their lord. So if you kill him, they're dead. So this is basically a one-trick battle here, guys. We want to try and kill this lord as quickly as we can, and we're going to fail miserably. We're not even damaging him, are we?
Spearman. Ancestors.
Okay, let's switch to their archers. Let's at least burn them off. Eesh. Unsurprisingly, this isn't going so well. Right, they're already falling apart. Let's move you guys out, both out here. Sorry, we're keeping them in a square because they maneuver better in a square, guys. It's an odd little daft thing, but if you're in a square, you actually, well, for archers, a square is a far better formation because you can turn to face much easier in this game. Real life, it shouldn't make much difference, but if you turn, like bouncing around, it just takes longer for your units to sort themselves if they're not. Oh, I might actually win this. Second their bindings start breaking, we'll switch. See, they're breaking too. Their leadership is dropping, which is killing them. Ooh, that just gave them a heal though. There we go, their binding's breaking. Let's switch to these guys. See, my guys are fighting well here. A reasonable amount of dead on each side. Oh, there's lots more dead on their side, but let's not get, you know what I mean. I apologise, that does count as a terrible, terrible, terrible joke, guys. There we go, let's hit these guys. These guys are intermingled with this unit, so that will actually help with both. You can push behind and squish in on the back of him. These guys are going to crumble now. These guys have done well. They fought to the last. I do like the colour scheme of this faction's troops. So they are just melting now. There we go, everything on them, and let's just double time. And actually we're going to win this, guys, so I didn't need to worry about that rebellion. Maybe what we want to do is build walls here to just deal with the rebellions. Oh, he says, oh, they are liable to get something quite nasty soon. Let's enable skirmishing. Oh, my both... Ha! Oh well, both my units of archers are out of ammo, so this is probably actually... Oh no, no. We're actually going to beat him in melee. They didn't get their proc, weirdly. Which would have given them some Ushabti, which would have shredded me. I wasn't expecting that to go quite so well, if I'm honest. It's a victory for the garrison, so... And down to my archers, guys, but, you know, it's what we were expecting. If they'd saved their cavalry till later on and they'd gone for my archers with their cavalry, which is what they should have done. If I was a player, there's no way I'd have won that, because they'd have used their archers to kill my archers. Then again, they are very low-level troops, as you can see. I mean, only their lord was what really did damage there. Take the experience to my garrison.
must restore order. Alith Anar. Twilight is here.
After saying I won't fill my army with these, because I don't want to cheese too much, I'm filling my army with these guys. Because, as we've seen, they are better. I will keep some spears for anti-large. We are going for Quintex next. We're going to be really cheeky. We are going to go directly for Quintex, guys. So we're gonna cheese that a little bit by just jumping over them to go for Quintex.
Across the way.
Understood. What do you wish to discuss? Understood.
Everything we can to try and make them happier with us.
Welcome to our paradise. Quite impossible.
Sorry about that if you just heard my phone go off. I forgot to mute it. I'm sure you all know I do that occasionally.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
You need me? Our great king welcomes you. Certainly not.
So most of them are relatively friendly with me now, and it is going up. Anybody I can persuade to trade with me?
May receive the blessings of the lady.
I serve the Phoenix King.
So my lord is going up there. Meliniaka. If you do want me to name any units, guys, shout out. Let me know what you want me to name them. I'm more than happy to name heroes and units, guys. Just keep it sensible. If you call it something rude or something absolutely ridiculous, not in keeping in the slightest with it, you know, I will just say no. But I'm more than happy to name units, guys. I mean, and you can be a bit silly. Like I've got Dr. Rataticus as one of my Skaven heroes, as one of my Warlock engineers, because it's funny. That's kind of the borderline. That just about fits with Skaven. You can get away with it, but I don't want ridiculous names.
Protector of Ultron. I serve the Phoenix King.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I know. I can't count there. Right, we're gonna grab one more of these guys, and then we're gonna go.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
So yeah, I'm pretty much going to end up with his army being full of that, which is kind of how he's designed, to be fair. And it is going to make him a very ambushy, one-shot army.
Anchors away.
Oh wow, he has been shredded. You know what? I'm tempted to go and form a colony, guys. In Estelia. This might be held by Skaven, so I have to be careful, but if it's not, we can build ourselves up an old world colony. I'm going to do that with my Sea Lord. This is one of the other nice things about having my Sea Lord floating around like this. I wouldn't have seen this opportunity otherwise, which means I'm going to have a chance to get involved in old world politics right away.
The Shadow Crown weighs heavily on my head.
Go for it. More alliances we can get, the better. I've just realised, if I manage to confederate with Tyrion, I'll have Tyrion who can lead ambushes. That sounds a little OP to me. Nice, Alith is better at recruiting now. They've been destroyed. We've got the training one.
Your will is done. Sailing on.
Let's see.
On.
Ah!
Until next time.
Okay, we're gonna get out of there before they declare war on us.
We rest here.
Let's see. level you up. So we had the quest for the Moonbow. What do I actually need to do for this quest at the moment? I need to raid this region. Okay, so we'll be able to do that very shortly, actually. That's quite good, but we're still pushing up this one. We've got Bowmaster, which is my best one. And it's still good, but I'm not going to use them in these. I will probably use some of these. I will almost certainly use dragons. Oh, upping our ambush chance because of our stalk stance, guys. This is actually really, really powerful. So if we can do this, I would imagine... Can I find out my current ambush chance? Ambush chance is 25%. 25... 55% with that. 85%. And I would imagine with other things I get, we're probably going to be able to get that to 100%, if not 100%. Oh, there you go. And the second we get that. So we can have 100% ambush chance, guys. Which means if we're using stalk stance, we always get an ambush off. And you can see this army, guys. We will lay into them with fire and just charge straight into them as you know, lay into them with fire as we're charging, guys. So I can imagine, I'm fairly sure you can imagine how well that will go, how powerful that will be with that high an ambush chance, guys. It's not going to be a little bit of an ambush, you know, a little bit of a good chance. It's going to be devastating to the enemy doing that. Right, we're going to be a little bit fun here. We're going to we are going to be a bit risky. I've not used my my whatever it is stance. My stance I can go through objects. I need to work out how it works, 'cause it might not work the way I think it works. Using the Shadow Realm paths. I think what I can do is I can double time up here, then use it to get through. So we're about to find out.
Defender of the Everqueen.
Right.
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
Yeah, slowly going up.
I will.
Okay, that'll do. I was gonna...
Those be still, Silvaran. Let them speak. It is done.
Ooh, that's good. Can we get a trade agreement? Oh.
No evildoer may receive the blessings of the lady.
Alright, I'm gonna try and up my... I'm gonna use my influence with them. Because... I want to get trading with them. Gifts from the gods. We have many relics in our archives. Trinkets to us, but sacred for others. A gift given to Alith Anar of Nargarythe will make them more receptive. So basically we gave them a gift. Okay guys, if you don't know what this is, as high elves you get influence for doing various things. You can spend the influence through this screen. You can also use it to get lords, but you can spend the influence through this screen to gain things. It's like improve my relations, or you can do it to, I can set other people. So I could use it to decrease relations and cause things. So these guys we're dealing with, you know, we've pointed out we have a mutual enemy. Okay, but it is not necessarily the easiest thing to get. Now you can get it by sitting in other people's territory, guys, which is a very good way of gaining influence. But you do sometimes. I think you annoy them by doing it.
Do you serve with the warriors of Nargarythe?
But certainly, if you notice, there's high elves which are suddenly. If you notice, you're playing in you know, there's high elves around who are annoyed of you, and you notice other factions suddenly start disliking you. That's probably why. What happened to Safari? Who is Safari at war with, actually? Oh, I was so looking forward to getting a colony there. That said, there may be other places. Oh, there may be other places I can get colonies. So there's the island of Saratoga as well down here. Let's head on and have a look at that.
Full sails now.
Because this has been added. It's a little bit close to, I've seen that. It's a little bit close to Telia, but we'll see. Right.
Shadow King.
This is still thirsting. Yes.
Stop the shadows.
Right in mind. Now this is what I really want for corruption damage reduction. So end turn again, guys, and let's see what happens here. So we need to spend a turn raiding around Quintex, guys, before I take it. The question is, can I get away with doing that before they send armies? I mean, I can always shadow step out. Oh, it's not shadow step. I'll use the shadow, whatever it's called, the underway, the fake elven underway. Using the shadow realm, that was it, wasn't it? To get out of there again if needs be. So.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
Now the danger of this is if they come up and attack here when I'm away, but I don't think that's liable to happen. He says, hopefully. I don't think Ice Gorge needs... Do all these count as entertainment buildings? So, entertainment's just a single building type, weirdly. But it is all regions in this province, which is quite good. Well, what do I need to get things? Adding walls to a settlement is always useful as well. I'm going to save up. I'm going to leave it for the moment. There's no need to spend all my cash straight away.
Via land. Onwards.
We all know what's going to happen next turn there.
Of the Phoenix Crown. Sailing away.
Start heading for the Sea Corps. So Saratoga is here. It's a little disappointing. It's only an 8. It's a normal sized. Here is bigger. I was hoping this would be a big city, and I was hoping it would be held by the pirates, which is not. The Rakath dynasty down there, so we're going to have a look along this coast as well. And we're also going to move up here to find the Dowie, but we'll probably also find the dwarves. Oh, we just gained a load of influence, for whatever reason. Not complaining if I gain influence. Oh, because we completed the quest. We'll have the next stage of the quest now. So the moonbow's quiver is empty. No ordinary arrows can be loosed from such a bow. Only those with feathers soaked in Druki blood. A warrant. Oh, it's cut me off reading it. You annoying person who wants a military alliance. Okay, you can have a military alliance. Only those soaked in Druki blood warrant the string to be drawn. Collecting such ingredients would be a grisly task for any southern elf. But the Shadow King will gladly perform. The Shadow Warriors... So basically we need to win a battle with Dark Elves. The Shadow Warriors go about their ruthless duties as expected. Their raids having devastating impact on the Witch King's minions. However, it won't be long before the Druki take action to prevent them. King Anar should stay one step ahead and eliminate their patrols in this area.
Defender of the Ever Queen.
Nice, 5k.
Carrying on.
Reminds me of Avalon.
Shattered realm.
We begin.
Here we go.
No mercy. Back to Shadow.
Well, yes, because of course sieges take longer now. I don't think I need a huge amount of siege equipment here, but
Nargarythe prepares for war once
I don't
more.
want to rush it, guys. Your
king calls.
Don't I get Shadow Warriors from this as well? Why would I want to unlock the recruitment to Shadow Warriors twice? I guess the point of this is, maybe everybody else doesn't get the Shadow Walkers. I mean, they are also very good. I probably want to up my northern territory a bit more, though. Let's up all our growth there. And we're going to hit end turn, guys. Unless anything happens in this turn, we will be ending, unless anybody decides to attack me, because they could sally forth from Quintex, so don't jump off yet, but I'm going to be finishing when we do get round to my next turn, guys. Next turn, obviously, we are going to try and finish off the Druki down here. We are going to be invading these guys, hitting these guys. You can see they've got an army coming up against us, so we're going to be hitting these guys fast, actually, potentially straight away. Let's see what you guys want. Non-aggression pact, happy to do that. So we'll be hitting Quintex very early, possibly a bit too early, but we'll see how that goes. With my archer setup, I'm quite confident I can clear their walls very quickly, guys. As always, please feel free to drop any comments down in the comments. You are not getting a non-aggression pact. You can also jump over to my Discord and say hello there, guys. There are also links to my Twitter and my Discord and my Patreon in the comment section. And let's have a look at this. You wield the power of Cain's might. The sword strikes terror in your enemies. On the battlefield, you reap a mighty toll as foes fall before your blade with ease. Yet nightmares torment your soul, and sickness leeches into your lands. Perhaps it is wiser to relinquish the power. You will be weaker, feebler, but is not the price worth paying to become your dreams? Wow! -5 public order, all regions. It will become more powerful. I know you're all going to be screaming there, shouting, keep it, keep it, keep it. And I can't save. Oh. I wish I could look at my settlements while we were doing this. I'm going to return it, guys. I might pick it up again later, but for now, we're going to return it. The cataclysm has been narrowly avoided. I'm intrigued as to what happens if you keep it for long enough. Anyway, with that, guys, as I was saying, we are done. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And please feel free for telling me off for wussing out and dropping it. You see, I'm already having public order issues, guys.